Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Listen, if you got a chance to win a championship, I wouldn't even be touching it. I wouldn't even be playing 27 if I was still in the playoffs. Yeah, I wouldn't even be playing this shit. I'd be trying to get that shit finished up.
The run inside. No. It's Williams.
That's how I go every year, though.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He's in open space downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finds his tight end. Strong, firm tackle. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. On the draw, it's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
Throwing, Carr. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's going for it all. Picked off, and the opening interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Stupid. Stupid. The whole subscription thing is just a dumbass rollout. You know, what they should have did was did that shit. Offered that shit after the new game came out. They just made that like something they could do.
And off from
you
the
know what I'm
gun.
saying? Instead of making it 2 bundles,
That's a gain of 4.
3 different release dates and all that other
I like
dumb
this
shit.
guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Exactly. You already. But then, you know, they said that next year it won't be 130. That's true. You already know.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Right.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Right. For that month. Right. It might be grandfathered in.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Right.
He decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and break.
On the ball's out after that big play. And the defense on it, and they get that turnover.
That's real. Yeah, they do.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Carr to throw. On target. Spins away. Caught, and he's got room. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some bounds, but they can pick up yards in chunks. You're seeing it happen.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown!
It's just so nice to have a signal who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
That roster going to be a problem for at least 2 seasons. Especially if he play.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers.
In the offseason, you know how to handle it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Austin Mack. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Mack throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Carr finds it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Looking for a man. It's Mack. Rushes on him. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He unleashes a long one. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years, and the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
That's crazy. That shit crazy. Niggas just called him.
Brought
Niggas
down
just
at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The give is to Williams. Finding some room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations.
Trying to get there. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. And they had 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I can't wait to see how
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Trying to see the best way to get this together.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throwing Mack. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Yeah, I mean,
it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive. Not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Moves away as he feels pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Good pass, good ball.
Tide offense rolls onto the field.
Once you get it,
tight game as we start the 3rd quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And you can also,
I don't know if you
noticed this, but you can also go and change your
on the move to the right, looking for a big one. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short game.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down.
Snagged it, there's running room.
Exactly. Right.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets Gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Auto flip.
A little screen to the running back.
I turned around now, too.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Quarterback making adjustments. A solid pickup there before the defense is able.
Conceded. Sorry ass bitch. Right. Yeah. Nigga typed up a thesis, goddamn. Yeah, I agree with the regulation, but yeah. And while we at it, let's regulate coaches' ability to take contracts and break contracts. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do both. Yeah, let's do both. Yep, exactly. Let's do both. Yep. Let's do both. Yep. It's not. That's right. That's right. Yep. Hey, listen, them kids need to unionize so they can collective bargain because the NCAA will use the athletes against each other. Like they need it. Hey, or make their own league, goddamn. Make their own league. Oh boy, this. I always said they need to break up the NCAA, man. Fuck the NCAA. This shit serves zero purpose for them kids, man.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Sooners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
You mean the Big Ten in the SEC?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, there you go. RareBreed, I called you earlier.
Looking for the edge, it's Williams. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Oh, my God.
third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's C.J. Carr to throw.
Yeah, I think that might work.
And execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
I'm telling you,
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And you can scroll over, and it'll have the different bowl games, and then you can play neutral site from one of those.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Zings it complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Play action, Carr. Going over the top. He's got it up to 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got in the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46.
Control it. Yeah. Hide that shit in the book, Buck. Hide that shit in the book, Buck.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna.
Hide that shit in the book.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. The short hands, it's Sategna.
I would say
nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly where he was going to and was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Just like we expected, this whole crowd getting involved right from the start. Going to take a shot. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, and they can win with that as they've got it at the 49.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence. They can put the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give is to Williams. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down real fast.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Drag down, but they'll move of the sticks for a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass.
I think it also depends on how
situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Throwing, Carr.
I don't know why you
Makes the grab. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
I gotta turn the stream on.
Running inside, it's Williams. There's some room. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now a timeout call by...
Nope, they soup the fuck up. Hey, white devil.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Jake might end up getting it because he ain't going to be broken. You know, he on a trial, baby.
Looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Okay. What's up, Paige?
Looking for space. It's Hill.
Hey, you say what's up? I did.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
How I like it?
Moore.
It's all right.
Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose.
And I
got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He won.
In the gun on third down.
No mess, no blurry, 2-point conversion.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at at the last minute.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
He called Yak out.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
I think he tapped out,
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running the red zone, it's Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone, bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Carr to throw. Got his man on the right. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gain of 8 yards on the play is too short of the first down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Just give him something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
They'll go play action with Moore. Caught in the backfield, it's Davison. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oh, my goodness.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Throwing more. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, they weren't thrown to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Y'all change our mind this year? Yeah.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again.
Oh yeah, shit, you ain't got to clean up. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, shit, yeah.
Shoots it to the left. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
They call that defensive pass interference.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. And he never had a chance.
Boy. They is, bro. They really is. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Hold as soon as he got it.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you want to be a great run
Georgia,
defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Dante Moore missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
One final play before the end of the quarter.
You said wet face? You said wet face?
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
Fourth down.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Williams. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The offense changing the play. Carr fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They're in the gun, 3rd down, here's Carr. Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in down the sideline. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Gets it to him on the screen. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
C.J. Carr firing again. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to the ground with the running back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And you want to sneak those draws in there when the defensive line gets over-aggressive and runs upfield. Jesse, they didn't do it on that one.
No, nice job staying in their gaps. Offense was in shotgun. The offensive line was pass setting. They were trying to fool them, but they couldn't get it done.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Moore, play action. Under fire. Throwing on the run. And his throw is incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Here's Moore to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Again, it's Moore. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th? The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Great call. That was a great fucking call.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Like what? My boy Gamble. I gambled. Damn it is actually my favorite, like in a row with my 2 favorite X-Men. I like how unserious they was about that though, you know what I'm saying? Like the super dumbass action, like that shit was kind of cool to me.
Moore makes the catch, it's Davison. Chain gang on the move, it'll be a first down at the 29.
Yeah, Channing Tatum, yeah.
Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. I think, yeah, that's my shit, man.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game.
After Krakoa. Okay. Yeah, what's the name? Yeah. Okay.
storied venues in college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Williams. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Throwing, Carr. Got his man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Damn.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Whoa.
Might be changing the route. Here's Carr to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The run inside. It's Williams. Here's a little room there. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Back to pass, it's Carr. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
He ain't let you play at home, you know what I'm saying? He let, you know.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
I did.
The give is to Williams.
Oh, yeah, no, I got time.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Run in the red zone, it's Williams. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run to the left. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Yeah. I told him, I said, yeah,
a big third down in the red zone.
He ain't playing Georgia Tech.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Wow, what a big play. And how about the hit stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Carr. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started.
You can go to some run. Take the beat each other.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period.
For the city.
To throw, it's Hoover. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Throws to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Hoosiers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Running inside. It's Richard. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice efficient.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
So, if we put a date and we happen to miss, if we put a date and then the update don't happen,
they'll give it to him again. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards of carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's shot. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
In the red area, it's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
You do it yourself every time.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Hoosiers! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
If you get into the Pantheon, you're going to discredit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Cold-blooded.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Carr. Under fire. He's got it down the field. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr gets open down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he picks up what he can before stepping out of bounds at the end of the return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. He'll get rid of it. Finds his man, it's Becker. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout, Indiana.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, they blocked it. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you... Oh, it's kicked off. Oh, that's not the way to start it.
He's about to quit. This is trash. It's 7-7. Well, we're taking it. We're on the game 6. We're on the road. We're playing. Stream is up. Wow, the nigga I'm playing, peep this shit, peep this shit, peep this shit. The nigga that I'm playing, his name is
in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Mulligan, Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here. Great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. For sure, man.
The Rebels ready to kick it away first.
Man, so far so good, man. So far so good, man. Just,
and he'll just take a knee in this.
Honestly, so I got a league. I play with. I'm a Georgia Tech fan, but this year I'm playing with Notre Dame, so I'm just locking in on the default playbooks with it. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's crazy, bro. I live in Georgia too, man. Nigga, ain't no fucking way you live in Douglasville. This nigga live in Douglasville. Ain't no fucking way you live in Douglasville, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Hell no, dog. That shit is
We'll start
what
at
a
the 25.
fucking coincidence, man. This shit is insane, bro. It's Phil, P-H-I-L-L, and then space, and then no chills, no Oh man, it dropped me. Oh man. It's no chill, Phil 24. That's the nigga name. He dropped it. Bruh. Y'all wanna hear some funny shit, bro? The nigga lives in Georgia, okay? The nigga lives in fucking Douglasville. What the fuck? The nigga name is No Chill Phil. It could be me, dog. I'm dying. He was like, that is hilarious, bruh. Dog. He was laughing like a motherfucker. He was like, ain't no fucking way. I'm like, yeah, bruh. He like, nigga. He like, dog, I gotta add you now, bruh. I'm like, yeah, we can do that. Nigga, then I'm like, then we started talking about ourselves. He's like, shit, I live in Georgia. I'm like, nigga, me too. He was like, nigga, if you say you live in Douglasville, I was like, this nigga from Douglasville. That shit is hilarious. Damn, I think I might have lost it. No chill, yeah. I gotta add it. That shit is funny as shit, bro. It's no chill, no underscore